Okay, so today usually in the ATPDB REST to FTP ATP insert we have seen, right?
Yes.
Or merge operation. So now we can see we'll pull whenever any new record inserted into ATPDB or old record, if any data is updated, we need to pull that record. Okay,
Hmm.
so ATP pulling and insert create to FTP write. Okay, FTP write we see. So already we have created connections for the
Hmm.
door say. Okay, so we'll create an integration, create application ATP
And can
DB2.
be scheduled also, right?
No, this is like whenever automatically whenever it data is available every 5 seconds, our adapter will go and check that any record is available. If available, it will pick that. That's why we'll go for application only.
So why can't we schedule it?
So schedule means we need to provide schedule time, right? Every
Uh-huh.
5 seconds, every 10 seconds, like that.
Uh-huh. So the same
But
thing
he,
we are trying to do here, right? Every 5 seconds you said we have to go and check the data, right? From
yes,
active
yes.
location.
Yeah. So from DB we need to pull. So this is a trigger connection. Automatically it will go and check.
Okay. Okay.
I'll show you. FTP to FTP. Right. Create. So here I'll use ATP connection. ATP Tejal. Pulling. Pull for newer change records, net records. Only one operation for trigger connection. Okay.
Hmm.
Pull for new or change records. If any change records or new records, so it will pull.
Hmm.
Continue. So we need to select a table. No table. What is this? Okay. Okay. Continue. Add table. It should come on pop-up. Okay, we'll select the ATP user schema. Okay. These are local bit man. Nine. Once again, we'll select a table name.
Hmm.
So table name employee Teja. Okay, employee Teja I'll select. Next, continue. Okay, so
ఏమంటావు స్టాండర్డ్ టెంప్లెట్ జనరేట్ చేస్తా అట్లీస్ట్
already so we need to add a sequence here. Okay, I mean polling strategy we need to provide, like, so we need to select classical delete in the db. Every polling after read we are not going to delete a record, just we are changing a status. So we'll select a status column. So read value, I'll make it y. After read, change it to y. Unread value will provide n. So if any record is n, it means we need to process. After successful read, we are going to change it to y. So rejected, we can make it f something. And polling frequency we can provide 1 second, 1 hour, like that. So 1 second I'll provide. Every 1 second it will go and look the table. If any record is status with n, it will pick. Okay, continue. Finish. Okay, now I'll use FTP. Teja FTP. So I'll write continue, continue. So write file. So output directory where we need to write. Okay, I'll write file pattern as db output dot csv. So append existing file. Continue, continue. So I'll go with csv, OIC csv, emp.csv. So r, so rs. So if you want to see, only id is mandatory, all are remaining all are optional if you want. So we can uncheck column as optional. So at least one is mandatory, so we can make mandatory one. So continue, finish. So we'll add business and fair id to here, same. So we'll map from db to ftp. So repeated element to repeated element. Then name to name. AS to AS. ID to ID. Location to location. So gender to gender. So validate. Go back. Save. So we'll activate this integration. Okay. So I'll go to the table. Somewhere FTP user password. Okay. So status Nishant. I'll make it first N. Okay, and I'll commit. So our service will pick automatically. I refresh. Track instances.
Bye dog.
Undo.
Bye.
Undo.
Login time కి ఒకసారి అలా అనుకోండి ఇదే ఊర్లో మాత్రం జర్నీలు పెట్టుకుంటే మాత్రం అయ్యేదే లేదు.
Employee underscore Tejal table. Amma?
Bye.
Okay. So unread value N, read value Y, status column, rejected value and pooling frequency 1 second. Then
Okay.
it should be correct. Employee underscore Tejal only. Logical delete name where status equal to N, update status to Y, finish. Correct. Correct. Why it is not okay?
తినలేదు అయితే పెట్టింది
జ్యూస్
ఇంగ్లీష్ అది సెట్
జ్యూస్ అంటే
ఇట్స్ స్పోర్ట్ పోర్క్ ఇస్తాడు
సప్పు జ్యూస్.
ఇది తీగుండదు అదే విధంగా ఏరేసింది అవును బుజ్జి స్నాయిల్ నుంచి చూస్తాను నేను మళ్ళీ చూసుకోవాలి కాబట్టి అప్పుడు చూస్తాను
See, it got updated. Okay, so you can see here. Refresh. DB output. Okay.
Why didn't change before?
Maybe. So now I'll change again. N.
Is it
I'll
small
activate.
letter or?
Refresh. See, now it is changing. Now I'll change. I'll commit. I'll refresh. Yeah. Now it is changing in fraction of seconds. 1 second only. Okay. Now practice this. Okay. We'll see next select operations.
So we will be doing all the FTP operations, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So can I continue one more class also? Complete?
Yeah. Yes.
Usually in the here we will write queries, right? Select
Yeah, selection. Yeah.
from employee
So
Tejal
to table.
underscore Tejal like this. So if you have query, we can directly, no need to select schema, no need to select table, primary key, providing everything, no
Right.
need to do all those things. Directly you can write queries also, where
Correct.
id equal to 30. Oh, no id here. Okay, id equal to 100. Okay, if I write same thing like this, if you want to write any query inside OIC, we can do that. We can expose as a REST API. We can provide ID, and then we can get remaining values from table. Okay, I'll develop one integration like that. New integration, ATP, select, Tejal, create, so REST, select, continue. So I'll provide this imply post method. So I'll provide request and response as well. Okay, continue. So in request, I'll okay, ID I'll provide as the input. In response, I'll get ID, name, is, location, gender, status. Mm, ID, name, age, location, gender, status. That's it, right? Okay, continue, finish. Now, after a trigger connection, we'll use DB connection, ATP DB. ATP Teja. This is the invoke connection I'm using. So,
Mm-hmm.
EMP, select DB. So here I'll select operation as a run SQL statement.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So I'll continue. Here I'll write SQL. So I'll write SQL query and ID. Every time it will be dynamic, right? From input we need to map.
Right. Right.
So that's why I'll create hash ID. It means in ID will create as a input element. So validate query. Error. Select star from table response. Okay. Where ID equal to hash ID. Why? Nothing here. Site integration. Okay. So continue. Finish. So this is straightforward. Like that, if you want to execute any SQL queries, we can go with the run SQL statement operation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So for this, we need to map ID right first.
Uh-huh.
Request message. Here ID we need to map from input to ATPDB input we have.
Mm-hmm.
Delete target now. ID to ID. Let. So response. No, from DB response, right? Okay. So again, name to name, ID to ID, location to location, age to age, gender to gender, status to status. Validate, go back, save. We'll test this. say
నన్ను వేసుకోదంటే
okay. ID 100. I'll run. Okay, we got the output, right?
Hmm.
Sometimes we need to fetch data from tables. Same data we need to use it in some other integrations or next downstream applications we need to send. So at that
Yeah.
time we can fetch data like this.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.